for this NBA presentation. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Jake LaRavia is out there with James. And it's Hayes in at center. Now here's Walker. Pass to Siakam. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Here's Nembhard. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
James outside. Back to Doncic. James outside. Sinks the tray.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
They set the pick. It's Siakam with the drive. Takes the 3. Huff can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Doncic outside. Here's Hayes. A nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Outside Walker. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard outside. 4-3. Drains the triple. Nembhard's got 5.
Well, I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
And they doubled up Doncic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Nembhard finds Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Nesmith. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. He's got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
the third most effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. James outside. To end the run. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Huff. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Doncic. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Hayes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen even to the best of them. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Nembhard's got 10 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 6. Outside Reeves. Back to Hayes. Nembhard with it. Laravia covering. Pass to Walker. Back to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. James passes to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Outside Nesmith. There's a screen. On the take. Pass to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Unselfish play by LeBron right there. He really values keeping others involved.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Siakam against James. Here's Huff. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
That free throw, no good.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Potter, he's checked in for Huff. Toppin comes in for Siakam. And it's Shepard in for Nesmith. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba comes in for Hayes. And it's Kunad in for Laravia. Good on the second one.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And he nails the third. And here's Indiana now. Pass to Toppin. Here's Shepard. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Kunad can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Shepard for three. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Reeves. Fires the 3. Walker pulls down the board. Inside. Here's Potter. Here's Shepard. The 3. No good on the shot.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Out to James. Kleber right side. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Shepard. Doncic, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Shepard, that's good.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. Reeves finds Kunad. No good on the triple. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Reeves. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 12 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Nembhard. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Reeves. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Kunad outside. James against Walker to get back on track. James can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 7. McConnell left side. Here's Potter. Guarded by Vanderbilt. And Potter gets it to go.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is James. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now the Pacers with it. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to McConnell. Toppin against Kleber. Toppin passes to Walker. Here's McConnell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
McConnell finds Walker. Down low. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is James. James, outside. Plenty of space. That shot, no good.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot.
And that one's good. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looks to me to be a bit sluggish.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
James, outside. Out to the wing, 20 feet out. The shot, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Indiana ahead, up by 12. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Pacers here, they've really been putting on a show.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is James. To the right side. Kunad outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to James. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 14. Siakam looking it over. Here's Huff. Shoots. James with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Vanderbilt. Kunad finds James. And here's Vanderbilt. Now here's LaRavia. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Here's Huff. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to James. Kunad outside. Hayes with a screen. Kunad passes to Hayes. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
James, that's good.
And Bronny with an effective play off the ball. He stayed ready, got his feet set, and made the defense pay.
Pass to Shepard. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Shepard's got 4 points this quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for James. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Pass to Shepherd. Nimhard, a screen on Doncic. Here's Siakam. Takes the three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Now here's Nimhard. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. And stolen by Vanderbilt. He's all alone. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Nimhard for 3. Reeves with some nice D. Lakers trail by 16. Doncic finds Reeves. Throws it up high. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game. Nimhard, a screen on Doncic. Outside Neesmith. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Doncic outside. Oh, a little Luka magic on that one.
Doncic, so much confidence in his shot. The defender phased him not.
Nimhard, the pass to Siakam. And here's Neesmith. He's covered by LaRavia. Vanderbilt against Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Back to Neesmith. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. 5th on the list, Indiana.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. Lakers trail by 14. Doncic with it. 6 points for him. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Back to LaRavia. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Shepherd. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Now here's Siakam. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Count that one. Neesmith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game. To the middle. The steal. And here's LaRavia. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin comes in for Siakam. And it's Walker in for Neesmith. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in for Vanderbilt. Pacers leading by 15. Pass to Shepard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Jackson, he's checked in for Shepard. The Lakers also with a sub. Kleba's checked in. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is clearly Doncic's role. I mean, he's out here to score as much as possible.
Toppin passes to Brown. Toppin against Kleba. Back to Brown. It's stolen by James. And they're on the run. LeBron. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Indiana. They led by as many as 18. And here's Toppin from the arc. And Indiana misses again. Lakers trail by 11. Laravia passes to Doncic. Shoots over Brown. Again, Los Angeles.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Spins. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Nembhard's got 14.
Nembhard scoring in a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
Laravia outside. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Walker. Pass to Toppin. James brings the double team. Toppin outside. Back to Nembhard. From deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Laravia outside, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Potter's checked in. Kunad, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for LeBron James.
And the way he's developed as a passer over the last few months has been exciting to watch. His assist numbers are climbing, and it's because he's making a concerted effort to move the ball around.
Doncic against Walker. Potter, pass to Jackson. Here's Potter. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Nembhard. It's rebounded by Kleba. James against Toppin. Toppin with a steal. Walker in the post. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
That jump shot is going to be key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in for Doncic. And he sinks the second. And the Lakers have possession, down by 15. James inside, working on Walker. It's good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here is James. And down it goes. 2 points. James has got 9 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Top it inside. James is there. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 15-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. James can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. Here's Kleba. No good with the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Walker with it. Checked by James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kunad passes to Kleba. Now, here is James. Last game for him, he had 14. Kunad for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Indiana Pacers.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Pacers, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Nembhard. On the court for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And the basket by Siakam.
Stretching his range, Pascal Siakam. Long distance score there.
On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Nembhard. And here's Doncic outside.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's LaRavia. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 6. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Hayes.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Pass to Huff. And here's Nesmith. Now Siakam. Check by James. Siakam against James. Back to Nesmith. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers trail by 19. Now Hayes. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Doncic has got 15.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Outside Walker. Reeves against Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Walker sets a screen. 18 feet out. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. Walker covering. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Siakam outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Walker, a screen on James. Here's Siakam. No good again that time. Lakers trail by 15. James attacking. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Jarris Walker.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
He's off on the first.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And the second free throw is good. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Walker. Oh, deflected. Reeves with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Luka with the bully ball inside.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fires for three. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Reeves against Nembhard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In third, Indiana.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. It's hard to believe that.
Pass to Huff. Now here's Siakam to win the cold spell. Nembhard outside. Here's Huff. Shot clock at 5. And Indiana misses again. To the inside. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pacers leading by 7. Outside Nesmith. And there's the screen. Back to Nembhard. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him. Nembhard finds Walker. Outside Nesmith. James against Walker. Pass to Siakam. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic on the wing. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 23 points.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
Outside Walker. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Nembhard. 19 points in the game. Siakam, pass to Nesmith. And Indiana misses again. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. Back to Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. But he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Shepard comes in for Walker. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for James. And it's Kunad in for LaRavia. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Shepard. And here's Toppin, guarded by Vanderbilt. McConnell looking around. Here's Shepard. Toppin outside. 4 on the clock. McConnell from outside. And Indiana misses again.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
You know, looking at T.J. McConnell's start in the NBA, is it fair to say his days during the process era of the Sixers helped him, Clark?
I don't think there's any question, but I think PJ came to the game with an edge. I watched him play in high school and couldn't take my eyes off of him because he just made plays, whether it was stealing the ball, pressuring the ball, driving and creating for teammates. I mean, he plays with such confidence and energy and tenacity. He's a valuable player to have in your second unit.
Pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Siakam. High percentage range, Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Doncic outside. Kunad outside. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Toppin outside. Pass to Nesmith. And stolen by Vanderbilt for the finish. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Shepard. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reeves finds Doncic. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Over McConnell. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Reeves. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
And Indiana with some changes. Potter, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Brown in for Neesmith. And then for Los Angeles, Kleber comes in for Vanderbilt. And James is subbed in for Doncic. Here's McConnell. Still no points. Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Kunad. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Shepard. He's got 9. Here's Potter. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Reeves. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, it takes a lot of determination from McConnell to get that hoop inside. TJ is never short on confidence or nerves, though, that's for sure.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Shepard. Toppin, a screen on Reeves. Toppin outside from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes with a screen. 4 on the clock. It's picked off. Here's Shepard. Pass to Toppin. Here's Shepard. Puts up a 3. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James. And I think the D took that into account there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
James is checked in for Kleber. And that's good as he hits both shots. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game. Good on the jump shot. Shepard's got 11 points. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Neesmith, Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard, and it's Huff in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now Doncic. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Now Arabia. Now here's Hayes. Just blocked. It's Walker on the wing. Checked by James. Pass to Nembhard. Kunad with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's James. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.